And then there's like one or two that were like, well, one is like, I need to ask your opinion on it. So like, we'll just jump into it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and start. And I think this is the first one where like I wanted to ask your opinion. So my first thought was that this, first of all, let's thank the artist that did it, right? Sentinel, Oak Sentinel, right? Hopefully I can do that. There you go. Is this traditional media, or is this in like a digital art program? I can't tell because it was grouped into like 3, and one of them was like, I'm pretty sure that's digital media. It's likely digital. I thought, all right, now this is me because I'm a noob, right? I thought it was traditional, but then like I looked closely at this one and then the other pieces, and it was like, oh, this is digital. I think it's digital. How did they do this? How did Sentinel do this? Textured brush. Axel looks great. No, that's Starbark. That's Starbark. It does look really traditional. That impresses the ever-loving crap out of me. That you can like fire up like Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop or whatever you use, or there's just a couple other ones that people suggest to me, but it's Psy or something like that. But like you can make it look like it was pencil. Like, how do you do that? It's a special brush. Pencil brushes give a similar vibe. It's a pencil brush, and it's also like the subtle off-white coloring of the background, right? Very nice. Subtle off-white, like, and it looks like paper, right? It looks like paper that's been like scanned, right? It's a consummate feast, consummate. Procreate has a lot of those. My God, it even has a watermark. Let's see what Paul Allen has. Interesting. It makes me wonder, like, if there was a reference image, but it's like, the thing that like jumped out to me was like, one, I love the like emotion that it invokes, which is like a hard working scholar that's like satisfied, right? I'm like awake and I'm like, ugh, it's not an easy life being a fisherman, but some days you look out and it's good. It's good. It can be hard but good, right? Yeah. But aside from it being like really, really amazing art, I just looked at it and I was just like, is this traditional or yeah? And it's like, how? And one thing that I look at, it's not colored because it's like, it's monotone, but like you can make it darker or lighter. I think because they're not changing the color, right? They're like, to make it darker, they just like color it. Pencil shading? Yeah, right? Like, how do you do that? Spacing? Pen pressure settings. I think I do have pen pressure, but I didn't know that like you could make it look darker or lighter when you're like coloring. So I want to learn that technique. The two things that I wanted to learn was like, how do you make it look like this even though it's like digital? And then the second one is like, I didn't know that you could color like this, right? Isn't that basic information? Conspiracy Spider? I think people have been like, there's no way, like that. I've gotten a compliment where it's like, it's kind of crazy that you're a beginner, which is like, thank you for thinking that. I literally am a beginner. I think in total, like hours spent drawing. Well, actually, when I was a kid, I used to draw that stupid little bird over and over again. Since I've become an adult, my total hours spent practicing, so like 18 onward, my total hours spent drawing. Does doodling count? Like at my office job? All right, total hours spent in an art program, right? Like CSP, MS Paint, all that stuff, totals to maybe 40 hours. 40 or 50 hours. Yeah. Your line work has the vibe of someone who doodles a lot. I got very bored at the library. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, Gio. Like when I when I had like a full-time, like 8-hour a day, 5 days a week day job, I got very bored at work. And I would just doodle on like Post-its, right? Yeah, but like I've never really used like a drawing program. Yeah. That's most work. Yeah. It really is. So one thing that I would like to learn is apparently like pen pressure allows you to draw like this with one color. That's probably not like relevant practice to get better as soon as I can, but maybe I want to do like a art practice stream membership where I only use one color and then I practice this style where it's like I don't know how they did it, but I want to color using one color, using like this, something like this. Maybe not like a pencil, like gray graphite, but like, I don't know, pink, blue, something like that. Yeah, grayscale. I don't exactly know what grayscale means, but I feel like it's relevant to like what I was talking about. If you want your style to gravitate towards there, it's a good exercise. I'm not sure, like, I don't know. Is it okay to have multiple different styles? You're high-key correct at drawing for how short you've been going at it. As an artist myself, I'd say you're natural. Thank you, Mega Slayer. Thank you for the compliment. I got a long way to go, but it's very fulfilling to my life in a way that like I didn't think that it would ever would be. Because I've never felt fulfilled doodling, right? I think as a child, I drew what I would consider like the perfect copy of the picture that I was looking at once. That diving falcon, and I felt a satisfaction, but that might be the only time as a kid that I felt it. Anyway. Oak Sentinel, thank you very much for this beautiful art. Thank you. Okay, next.